Welcome back. Let's talk about the very first type of search, linear search. In computer science, linear search or sequential search is a method of finding a target value within a list. And we should be familiar with this before because throughout the course, we've looped through arrays to find items. It sequentially checks each element of the list for the target value until a match is found, or until all the elements have been searched. Let's take a look at a visual. Linear search is simply this. We have items that can be nodes, that can be numbers, that can be anything. And we go one by one looking through the list. We check the first item, then the second item, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. In the best case scenario, we find what we're looking for in O of one time because it's at the very beginning of the list, such as if we're looking for 6 over here. However, in worst case, we have to go through the entire list if we're looking for 9 and check every single node. Or if we're looking for something that doesn't exist, we still have to check through every single item. And this type of sorting is very familiar to us. For example, if we take a look at JavaScript, I have a list over here of beasts. And let's say we're looking for Godzilla. There's many ways that I could search for this item, Godzilla, in this list. One way of doing it in JavaScript is using index of, which gives me the index where I can find Godzilla. And this uses linear search to try and find the item. Another way is to use find index. That takes a function with a condition that the item must equal Godzilla. And it's going to return true when it finds something. Again, if I run this, I get 1. Another way is to use the find function, giving it the same function as we did above, but this time it's going to return the actual item instead of the index, Godzilla. And then also finally, we also have this way of searching, the includes method that simply says, does beasts include Godzilla? And it's going to give me true or false. In this case, it's true. And your language will have different ways to implement this type of search. But all of these searches are linear searches. That is, worst case, we're going through the entire list. And as you know, our inputs or our lists can get really, really large. And linear time, O of n, is okay, but it's not the fastest. We can't use linear search to index websites like Google or search for friends like in Facebook because it's going to cost us a lot of time. Is there a better way? Well, what if the list of our data here was perhaps sorted? Would that help us in any way? Would we be able to improve? Let's say we're looking for 9 now, and we knew that the list was sorted. Let's answer that question in the next video.